Yes, George? I, Seymour Nudnik, world's richest tycoon, will give you $5 gazillion if you will sell me Mwebwe province.
$5 gazillion?
Price is right. Why, world's richest typhoon want Mwebwe province?
Tycoon. Because Mwebwe is loaded with a rare metal, what you call him. I want to dig it all up.
But what about jungle, forest, stream, open range, where deer and antelope play?
Oh, all that has to go, of course.
I think I just heard a discouraging word.
Then as long as George, king of jungle, it no sale.
Good for you, George.
Bad for you, George, because by this time next week, you won't be king of the jungle.
And the very next day...
Hey, that's Seymour Nudnik, world's richest typhoon.
Tycoon. No, this is Seymour Nudnik, king of the jungle.
Little pot-bellied man blown his mind. You can't be king of jungle.
Why not?
Got no muscles.
I got something better than muscles. Money.
And so for the first time in his career, George faced competition in being king of the jungle.
Look, folks, George battle fierce lion. Take that. And that. Now, Nairobi, knee drop. Give up. Yay! Let's see you battle lion.
Sure enough, Sonny.
Yay! Seymour got special punch.
No. Frankly, I paid him to take a dive.
Leon. But George still #1 in hearts of peaceful villagers.
Vote for Seymour Nudnik for king of the jungle, folks. I promise you 2 cars in every garage and 2 missionaries in every pot.
Yay, Seymour!
George, this means real trouble. If there were an election for king of the jungle tomorrow, you'd lose.
Thank goodness, no chance of that.
Heard about the election tomorrow, George?
Election tomorrow, Commissioner.
We haven't had one for donkey's years. Mr. Nudnik's idea, really. Splendid chap, generous to a fault.
How Commissioner know that?
He gave me this Rolls Badley limousine. Can't think why. Some nonsense about what you call him. Home, James. This is terrible.
Ape, not worry. George have secret weapon.
George, you must challenge Seymour before tomorrow's election.
Better yet, George challenge Seymour before election.
Perhaps that would be better.
Seymour Nudnik, George challenge you.
Ooh. Certainly, young fellow. To what?
How about who can swing through trees best?
Oh, very well.
Watch. How about this? No hands.
My way is faster and safer.
How come you no hit trees like George?
Built-in radar. Cost 200 thou. Worth every penny.
Yay, Seymour!
What next, nature boy?
Over there, rogue elephant running amok, destroying native village. George subdue him with jungle judo throw, like something like that.
My turn now. All right, Luella, do your stuff.
And a gorgeous female elephant approached the angry rogue. Smitten with her fatal beauty, he left the village peacefully.
Where Seymour get beautiful girl elephant?
She's not real, George. She's a specially built model elephant. Costs 300 G's. But when one of my villages is at stake, hang the expense.
Yay! Last challenge. Animal calling. You pick animal.
Sure thing. I choose hippos.
Hot ziggies. George's favorite call. You first.
Okay. Calling all hippos. Calling all hippos. Come in, hippos.
Oh. What kind of hippo call that?
A pretty good one, actually, for unethical Seymour Nudnik had already stationed hundreds and dozens of hippos all around the province. And at his command, they were released and driven toward the clearing.
George, we're up to our expectations in hippos.
But see what happened when George called.
Are you sure you know the right call, George?
Sure, Mike. Hippo call go.
Sure enough, there was a crackling noise in the bushes, and there emerged a host of the oddest-looking people. long hair, freaky clothes, throwing flowers.
And what are they saying?
Love, 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 love.
Yeah.
George, you didn't call the hippos. You called the hippies.
Yeah.
Well, George, I guess you lose.
No. Now we have election.
What?
Well, the results were obvious. The hippie vote went solidly for George.
The winner, and still the king of the jungle, George.
Yeah.
You voted for George because he's the good guy. Loves animals and flowers.
No, man, because George swings.
Yeah.
So Simon Nudnik left Africa, and George was reinstated as monarch of all he surveyed.
Told you George had secret weapon.
Secret weapon? What was it, George?
Dumb luck.